Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. It's going to be another beautiful day here in North Las Vegas. That's right. It's Friday, August the 7th, my youngest son's birthday. Happy birthday, Willie. I know you're probably not watching, but happy birthday anyway. So, it's going to be warm today, as usual. I actually got to walk outside. That was kind of nice this morning. It wasn't as hot as usual in the morning. So got some walking in. Feel good. Wanted to do a little video for you guys. Tell you a little story. So here in the North Las Vegas area, there are, well, not North, let's just say the Las Vegas area, there's at least 9 Goodwills. 3 of which I go to on a relatively regular basis. One that I go, well, there's 2 that I go every other week. So I go one week, one the next, that kind of thing, on Wednesday. Wednesday's senior discount day. We get like 40% off, I believe. And plus, it's color day. Of course, every day is, you know, let's say the color is green for the week. If you got a green item that has a green tag on it, you get half off on that. So this last week it was half off the color week. So anyway, here I am. I'm trying to be socially distant, and you know, I'm wearing my mask and all that stuff. So I'm kind of hesitant to go into Goodwills because they tend to be relatively crowded places, and especially this one that I go to here in North Las Vegas. The movie area is probably 6 feet wide, so there's no way to get in there comfortably, you know, when there's more than, say, one person looking. And so I'm kind of hesitant to go into that one. But anyway, long story short, this last Wednesday I go to my let's call it as cinema sickness would say, let's call it my not so Goodwill. I don't usually hit very well there. So anyway, I'm going in. Wait until everybody crowds in at 10 o'clock, and I figure I'll go in, take a look, see how it looks over by the movies. So I get in there. Guess what? The movie area is absolutely clear for a second. So I hustle over there as fast as I can hustle. And guess what? I walk up, and I'm just amazed. I can't believe what I'm seeing. There's a section of about that big of all horror movies, all in a row. I've never, you know, usually they're all, you know, mixed in like usual place. But no, I walked up to this thing, no kidding, no lie. There's a whole crap load of DVDs, probably 20, 22 in a row, all horror movies. I mean, they're not the greatest, but it's like someone had gone over and curated this place, put them all together, and maybe they were coming back, or maybe they decided they didn't want them. I don't know what the deal was. But here I was, staring at a gold mine for the old geek, right? So, here's my problem. Here's what happened. I wanted to kind of go through everything else. So I start going through all the other movies, and I'm not really seeing anything that I'm interested in. Well, as fate would have it, here comes 2 other people, and one from either direction, right? So I'm saying, and everybody has their masks on, but they're not going to be within 6 feet of me. I mean, they're not going to be farther than 6 feet. They're going to be right next to me looking at these movies. So I don't, you know, that's just not for me right now. So and this guy's coming up right here on the left of me, and he's reaching for my movies that are sitting right in front of me, all 20 of them. So, being crazy geek, I reach up right in front of him, grab all 20 of them, put them in my basket. I'm out of there, right? So I am ecstatic. You know, there's a few here that I already have, and that's okay. But I actually found a few things that, oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna share them with you guys. I mean, they're all B movies, they're all B horror movies to a certain extent. But yeah, I thought I'd just share that with you. That's the day in the life of the movie hunter called Geriatric Geek. And yet, I smile. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's see what the old geek picked up in an amazing pick. First off, we have a movie called with Talia Shire. Talia Shire. Who remembers who Talia Shire is? That's right. Right now, write down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. She's from Rocky and a Godfather. So yeah, it's called The Landlady. It's R-rated. 98 minutes. It's a 1998 movie. It's a psycho thriller. Pierre David of Wes Craven's Wishmaster and The Dentist. Okay, from the producer of Wes Craven's Wishmaster and The Dentist. The Dentist is pretty gruesome. Here's the back. Pretty cool. Talia Shire stars as Melanie Leroy, a woman who wants nothing more than to settle down with a good man and have a family. But her dream is shattered when she discovers that her husband is having an affair, and she kills him. Soon after, she takes over as the landlady of an apartment house she has inherited. As Melanie becomes more self-deluded, she will go to any length, including murder, to make sure no one interferes with her plans to snag the ideal husband. Looks like fun to me. We shall see. Next up, that's a pretty good find, I thought. I've never seen it, never heard of it. If you have, let me know down below if it's any good. Next up, another one called Bloody Mallory. Bloody Mallory. R-rated, 2002 movie, 94 minutes long. It's a horror comedy. It gets relatively good reviews. I did check it out when I got into the car. The Pope has been kidnapped. As the leader of an anti-paranormal commando unit, Mallory and her partners are the Vatican's only hope. Held captive by the forces of evil, the Pope must be located and saved before demons take over the world. R-rated, I said that? Yeah. It looks kind of campy, over-the-top kind of thing. Evil has a new enemy. Nobody I know in it, but that's pretty cool. Let me know if you've seen that one. And this one I have seen, the other one I have not seen, so that's kind of the reason I wanted it. Artisan Home Entertainment and Charlie Sheen in Arrival and Arrival 2. Just a little trivia for you. You may or may not have already known that, but the character piece here in Arrival, where the part Charlie Sheen plays, was actually written exclusively for him. It was actually written with Charlie Sheen in mind. I didn't know that until recently, and thought that was pretty cool. Charlie Sheen? Really? But anyway, radio astronomer Zane Zaminsky, Charlie Sheen, believes he's picked up a cosmic noise that signals extraterrestrial intelligence. His desperate search for answers lead him to Mexico and a mysterious power plant, where he is arrested for the murder of a scientist. Zane must escape with his proof of the world-shattering alien invasion in this intense sci-fi thriller. I have seen that one. I enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you did. But Arrival 2 I have not seen. It does not have Charlie in it. But if you have seen Arrival 2, let me know what you thought of it. It's about, let me show you the back real quick. There's old Charlie. Arrival 2, an investigative reporter and a reluctant computer programmer must convince the government and the public that a sinister alien conspiracy could wipe out the human species in this visually stunning follow-up to one of the most astounding sci-fi thrillers of the decade. So there you go again. Arrival 2 is R-rated, 1998. Excuse me, yeah. Arrival 2 is 1998, yeah. Arrival was from '96. I've not have heard of this one, but I like who's in it. Rose McGowan, Ben Affleck, Liev Schreiber, Peter O'Toole in Phantoms. Phantoms, R-rated, 96 minutes, 1997. This thing gets pretty good reviews. Scary, slick, and intelligent, it's described. A heart-stopping, edge-of-your-seat thriller with a hot cast of rising stars. Phantoms is the latest from Masters of Suspense Dean Koontz. 5 lone survivors in a devastated town must face the unthinkable. A ferocious force of evil lying below the earth for centuries has surfaced with the power to destroy every human being. Left behind are 2 sisters, the town's sheriff, his deputy, and a noted tabloid journalist. You're in for a pulse-pounding experience as the survivors must race to stop the terrifying threat that it wipes mankind off the face of the earth. All right. Next up. This looks good to me. We'll see. It's called The Falls with David Tully, Deidre Kilgore, and Joanna Watts. The Falls. R-rated, 2003 movie, 85 minutes long. It's a thriller. I know nothing about this. It gets pretty good reviews. So if you have seen The Falls, let me know down below. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and prepare to plunge headlong into a swirling vortex of sin and seduction in this riveting film noir suspense thriller. Alright, sitting in a seedy, smoke-filled dive, a bruised and battered David Marks recounts a twisted tale of passion, betrayal, and murder set against the gritty urban landscape of Buffalo, New York, and the treacherous waters of Niagara Falls. Alright. Anybody been to Niagara Falls? I love that place. That's a very, very cool place to visit. Next up, John Carpenter presents Vampires, Los Muertos, The Day of the Dead. R-rated, 94 minutes from 2002. This has Bon Jovi in it. He's on a hunt for suckers in the heart of Mexico when he receives a new assignment from a mysterious client, thrown together with a group of slayers, including sexy Zoe, who may or may not be one of the undead. Derek and company are up against a growing number of fast-moving, bloodthirsty vampires and their elusive and powerful leader who has plans of her own for the slayers. I have seen Vampires, I have not seen this one. Looks interesting. Of course, this is the sequel to Vampires. This one they're looking for the black crucifix. Black crucifix that will allow them to, as a vampire, to walk in the sun. That's what every vampire would like, right? Maybe, maybe not. And I have this one already, but I thought, what the heck, it was in the stack, it was in that whole thing, so, but hey, I enjoy it. Candyman 3 with Tony Todd. I wasn't a real big fan of this one, but, it's 1999, 93 minutes, R-rated. Let me know down below. Did you guys like this one? Did you like it? Got a good screamer there. Next up, 13th Child, Legend of the Jersey Devil. Is it true? Is it true? Those who believe fear it, those who don't will. The 13th Child. R-rated, 2003, 99 minutes. Doesn't get good reviews. The legend. Since the 1700s, in the vast forest of the southern New Jersey pine barrens, Locals have reported stories of savage and unsolved murders. They say this is the work of the devil, the Jersey Devil. One story tells the tale of a native Indian shaman who mastered the forbidden black arts of shape-shifting. The Indian shaman transformed his 13th child into a half-animal, half-human beast in order to ward off the incursions of the British Army during the American Revolution. The monster has roamed the woods ever since. There you go. Let me know if you've seen that one. I've not seen that one either. Quite a few of these I've not ever seen, so that's kind of fun. This one I have seen. It's a smash hit romantic comedy with zombies. You know what it is? Shaun of the Dead. R-rated, 100 minutes, 2004. Of course, it's a horror comedy that was shot in London. Has a cult following nowadays, you know. Pretty good zombie movie. Funny zombie movie. If you've seen it, let me know. I got this for my cousin. She doesn't have it. And one of my, I really liked this movie when I first saw it. So, let me know what you guys thought. It was in the pile. What the heck? Picked it up. All these were basically $1.50. Constantine with Keanu. 121 minutes, 2005. R-rated. I don't know if you guys know, but this was taken from a comic called Hellblazer that I actually had read way back when. Of course, he plays a spiritual warrior, as it were. I enjoyed that one. Let me know if you do. Now, this is a scary dang movie to me. I thought it was. Maybe you guys don't, but I've seen it, and I picked this up for my cousin, my family member. Pulse. Unrated. Not rated. 2006 horror thriller. This one has Kristen Bell in it. This is not a great movie, in my opinion, but it's kind of weird. You got this thing where a computer virus hits, and basically it sucks the life out of, or the will to live out of folks. Pretty interesting. There is, of course, this is Pulse, obviously, but there is a Pulse 2 and a Pulse 3. Yeah, we got a Pulse 2 right behind me here, I do believe. All right. What do we got next? What we got next, Bill? We got a double feature from Van Damme. I know this is not horror particularly, but hey, I wanted it. Double feature of Van Damme, In Hell and Wake of Death. In Hell is an R-rated movie, 98 minutes, 2003. Pretty good prison movie. I do remember this one. It's been quite a while, obviously, since 98. They're basically fighting to entertain their warden. Okay, and he does some betting and stuff, I guess, as far as I remember. Anyway, Wake of Death I've never seen. Let me know down below if you have. I love Van Damme. I like Van Damme, I guess. Just a little short aside, something for my own history. When I first joined the Department of Corrections in California, I joined as a nurse. I'd just gotten out of the Air Force as a medic, so the Department of Corrections made anybody that wanted to join the Department of Corrections out of the service that had medical experience, they made them nurses. So I got granted a nurse's license in California, which is pretty cool. I mean, most of us in the Air Force knew how to draw blood, we knew how to do we had to do everything, so the education is really good. But anyway, I got out, got knighted as a nurse, and I go to prison, and my first assignment on that weekend was to go and be the medic on staff of a boxing match. That's right, they had boxing matches every weekend between inmates. And it really was brutal. It could be brutal. I was not a fan. It didn't last very long. I think like 6 months, and then finally the Department of Corrections, I think, wised up and they stopped. But yeah, we used to have prison boxing. So there that is. Just a little aside. Sorry about that. All right, next up we have Succubus. I don't know. This looks like it was a Blockbuster video called Hellbent. Succubus Hellbent. 96 minutes. R-rated. 2007 thriller. I got this out in the car and I looked at it. It says it has who the cast is. You can see it. Gary Busey was in it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I got to watch this just for Gary Busey. Gets terrible reviews, but again, Gary Busey is in a thriller? Come on, looks like fun. When a fiery hot demoness follows Adam home from a wild spring break trip, this ultra-rich playboy's life is turned upside down. The body count is rising as Lilith, hell-bent on payback, uses all of her power and passion to exact her revenge. Jam-packed with smoking hot girls, fast cars, and faster jets, Succubus Hellbent is a sexy mix of obsession and evil that will leave you breathless. Okay. We shall see. Next up, I've not seen this one. Steven Seagal, Morris Chestnut, and Ja Rule in Half Past Dead. Half Past Dead. PG-13, 98 minutes, 2002, a thriller. I don't know anything about it. Welcome to Alcatraz. Hey, I like anything that has to do with Alcatraz. I like Alcatraz movies. The Rock has just reopened for business, but the first criminal slated for the electric chair is also sitting on a secret worth $200 million, and an invading group of commandos isn't going to let his fortune go up in smoke. Already undercover in Alcatraz, FBI agent Steven Seagal has to neutralize the situation and rescue a Supreme Court justice held hostage. Wow. Steven Seagal. Do you like Steven Seagal? Let me know. Let me know. And I know, we just looked at something called Pulse, right? This is a different one altogether with Madeline Stowe. Pulse. This is R-rated, 90 minutes from 2003. The reason I'm interested in this is also known as, by the way, this is also known as Octane, aka Octane. Pulse, aka Octane. There's the back. But the reason I was interested in this is, guess what? From Walking Dead, that's right, Walking Dead, Daryl Reedus is in this one. Looks to be an okay flick. Let me know down below if you've seen this one. I have not seen this Pulse, so Norman Reedus, I'm in. Alright, next up we got something called The Thirst, Requiem for a Dream meets Near Dark. The Thirst. 88 minutes long, not rated, 2006, and it's a horror movie. This is a pretty, I've seen this one, it's pretty fun. I recommend this one. Rare I recommend a B movie, but this was pretty good. Let me show you the back. You can read for yourself. Lots of verbiage there. The Thirst, Requiem for a Dream. Another one up. Another horror. Your time has come. I've never seen this one either. Called Blood Reaper. R-rated. 2004. 93 minutes long. This is a low-budget movie, I can tell. It's about cursed mountains. 5 friends come to face with the deadliest legend when they pitch camp on the grave of one of the most gruesome serial killers. That's not very smart. There's the back. When you see something that looks like the back, it looks like that, you know it's going to be probably hot crap. But this one gets terrible reviews. But hey, it was in my stack. I took the stack. This looks interesting to me. A slick take on the Frankenstein concept. Subject 2. Subject 2. 93 minutes, R-rated, 2006 thriller. Sounds good. Interesting aside, you see the snow here. This was actually filmed in the during winter in on a mountain in Colorado. I love movies that take place in in a cold environment for some reason. I don't know why. It just chills me to the bone. There's the back. On the top of Aspen Mountain, 12,000 feet up there, they did this movie. That's pretty incredible. I'm going to watch it just for that. There you go. And this one, of course, I have seen, but it hasn't even been... Can you see? I can't open it. It's still got the thing up top, so it's basically still brand new. But it's Blade Trinity. R-rated, 113 minutes, 2004. Of course, Wesley Snipes. This is the third and final film in the Blade series. Of course, he was a superhero vampire killer. In this one, he has to fight Dracula. Come on. It's a good one. I picked that up for my cousin. So, let me get a drink real quick. So, that's it from the Goodwill. What do you guys think? Pretty cool stuff, right? Alright, so I wanted to show you two other things that were at a Dollar Tree sale recently. Yes, Dollar Tree again! I didn't get them. One of my buddies, Arthur, from Arthur is the Bomb on Instagram. He buys a lot of stuff and he sells stuff on his Instagram account. So look him up as Arthur is the Bomb. My buddy Arthur got me Lex, the season 1. It's from Echo Bridge, of course. They had everything Echo Bridge. 2010 sci-fi, 374 minutes, not rated. This has got Brian Downey and Malcolm McDowell. This is about the war between mankind and a killer insect. There you go. So I saw that I saw he had it, and he was nice enough to gift me that. So thank you so much, Arthur. I do appreciate it. And yeah, check him out. He does sell some really cool stuff. And he sent me another thing that helps with my quest to get as many Danny Trejo films as I can. That's right, trying to get them all. Border Cross from Echo Bridge, 84 minutes long, not rated, 2017. This has also Lorenzo Lamas in it. I'll show you the back. And it has two other movies, Riot and Executive Target. Riot and Executive Target. Riot has Sugar Ray Leonard. And how many of you guys know who Sugar Ray Leonard is? That's right, he's the boxer. So I might even watch that one just for the kicks. So again, thank you, Arthur, for helping the old geek out, putting some Danny Trejo in his collection. I appreciate it, I really do. And I have one other thing that I don't generally talk about on here, but I'm going to, because I think it's really cool, and I'm almost halfway through this book. It's relatively new. I believe it came out in May or so. I'm not absolutely sure. Stephen King's If It Bleeds. Basically, it's an anthology. It's got 4 movies, or 4 basically short stories. Could you see that? I don't. Anyway, Mr. Harrigan's Phone, The Life of Chuck, If It Bleeds, and Rat. So what I understand is Mr. Harrigan's Phone, which I have read already and I enjoyed. That's really the reason I got this book, was because I heard that was going to be turned into either a TV series or a movie. And I thought, that's cool. Let me get ahead of it and read it. And if it's anything like the story, it's going to be a good little movie, a good little series. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's available now. I got mine on Amazon. Stephen King, If It Bleeds. All right. So what do you guys think? Pretty good haul, right? Just walking in. I was in Goodwill. Well, I was in Goodwill. No kidding. No longer than 6 minutes. I mean, boom, boom, and out. Best hunting I've done in 6 minutes in my life. So that's it. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're actually getting to hunt a little bit if that's what you like to do. That's probably my favorite thing to do. So if you do, I hope you're having fun. Just for kicks. And in the Dollar Tree tradition, I'm going to show you a digital copy. So whoever gets it, gets it. Let me know down below if you get it. Let me know. But it's a Dollar Tree movie that had a digital code, so I'm going to just share it with whomever gets it first. Primal. There it is. Enjoy. Enjoy. That's it from North Las Vegas, you guys. Keep smiling, keep having fun. Until next time, peace.